Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the last episode, we started the co-op event mode here in co-op group events, essentially. And in today's episode, Amber and I are going to continue going through here a magic mirror. Ganondorf's made a giant mirror images of you that is controlling with magic. Take him out. He's the real target. I'm Lucina and Amber is Ike.
Yay!
You like Ike, don't you?
Ike's pretty fun.
We like Ike. We like Ike. We like Ike. Ike's actually pretty cool. One thing I really like is this one. Look how metallic these guys look. Really dark metallic. I do like that. It's like they really are that. Practically your objective here is essentially to kill Ganondorf. That's it. You don't have to bother with these clones. I mean, we did, but yeah,
that's how
just because we're just pushing them back essentially. Killed that one, see? We're just like sitting there joggling them back and forth like that. They killed the other one.
Bye.
And then Ganondorf got up and killed himself.
After I poked him.
After you poked him.
Poke!
Pokey poke poke. But now we're going up here. It says a very nice trip. It says a pair of adventurers set off to find the fairy who once traveled with them. No foe will stand between them and their adventure. Can't really read that from here. But essentially, I'm playing as Pac-Man and Amber's playing as Link. Our objective is to go and just practically... We have a bunch of Kirby's that are going to keep spawning here. The main objective here is to just follow the screen, because this is an auto-scrolling level. You have to follow the screen until it gets to a certain part, and then when it gets to a certain part with the fairy, then you complete the event here. And oh my gosh, Amber, you were already at 152. Hell, that was ridiculous. I was like, Amber, get back! Amber, get back! Keep advancing here. I've got a fairy for you. And I was like, that's the gimmick here, is the fairy bottles spawn a lot, and I used the fairy bottle on her, and it healed her. It healed her a lot. And there's another fairy bottle. I was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and use this fairy bottle, but let's kill Kirby first because he grabbed it first. Pac-Man is really interesting because, well, he has a lot of tricky stuff up his sleeve. I was like, oh no, Amber died.
I always die. What you talking about?
Go ahead and use Blinky. Inky, Binky, and Sue. Have you ever played Pac-Man games?
Just the original.
Just the original on the arcade?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's Pac-Man.
I like the music too.
Yeah, this is I think that I don't know what this game is. I almost died there. That was really close. But I don't know what the stage is from. What game this stage is from. But I essentially just had healed all of them, and I got them trapped in this little corner on the stage here. This is the thing you need to go to. You need to wait until you get to the door here. As soon as you go through the door, you go up to the fairyland, and then that's how you end it.
That's really short, actually.
It's actually a really short event mode, really. But as long as you can last, you'll be fine. And it says, scheming sorcerer. That scoundrel Kamek has sent a pair of tomb-wielding magic users against you. And he's got reinforcements at the ready. I'm playing as Yoshi, and Amber's playing as Toon Link.
I get both links. Yay!
You get to play as both of the Links so far. So now, essentially, we just have to fight Robins, essentially. That's pretty much that in a nutshell. We're playing on the new Super Mario Bros. U stage, so the Kamek's gonna appear in the background, and she's gonna like change the stage a lot. But essentially, we just have to beat up Robin. That's all we have to do.
Yeah.
I think we have to beat up multiple Robins for that matter. Because if I remember correctly, we do kill this one, and then we're just like, nope, yeah, we gotta do it. I blasted him with a gun. And another one spawned. That was a female Robin. I forgot to mention that, yeah, Robin can be male or female, because in Fire Emblem Awakening, you could choose between male or female avatars, and since Robin is the avatar, you can be either female or male. And then another one spawns. It's a male Robin that's metal, so it becomes a little bit more trickier. Unfortunately, that one killed itself. Fortunately, I should say, not unfortunately.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's good for us.
Actually, both the metal Robins killed themselves. They couldn't recover because they were so heavy.
No!
It's like, nope, can't get it. I'm metal. I'm going down. Well, we unlocked 2 paths here. We got more gold. We got 2,000 gold here.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, we got a lot of money here. And we go up here. It says viral visitors. It says these alien visitors are infected with a terrible virus. Send them packing before the whole island's infected. I'm playing as Dr. Mario and Amber's playing as Peach.
Oh boy.
Actually, this Peach is actually the white Peach because they try to replicate the nurse's outfit.
Yeah.
Because, you know, he's supposed to be a doctor and everything. But essentially, we're just beating up Shadow Kirby versions. That's essentially what we're doing.
They really are infected.
They really are infected with the virus. The darkness virus.
Like Resident Evil.
The darkness virus. They're going to be infected with the T virus. Oh my gosh, I can't invent. Can you imagine Nemesis Kirby?
I want to see that. Someone draw that.
Yeah, someone draw Nemesis Kirby.
I would love you forever.
That would be so funny. But more spawn, as you guys can see later. If you kill one, other ones will spawn. Dr. Mario is actually a pretty good character. I like using him because one thing I like about his down B is actually the spin move instead of flood. I do like that. I think a lot of people like Dr. Mario.
And I'm just sitting there kicking them.
Just kicking people here.
There we go.
Get back here, Kirby. We're gonna launch you. Boink. Eat a pill. Take your vitamins. I think this is the last Kirby.
Yeah.
No, he's got the greatest thing. Don't let him launch it. If you hit him with when he's holding it, it'll change color. If you hit it again, it'll burst up, so you can't use it. Because Gradius is pretty OP item to use, because if you use it and they grab you, you have to like jam on the joystick to get out of the tractor beam before it takes you up to the top of the screen there. Well, we beat this. We beat the Shadow Kirby's. We beat.
Now we're Rob.
With that, let's go on down here. It says, solidarity. I can't say that word. Pikmin and Loomis are all in the family you need. Now go show these fancy blood relatives families who's boss. I'm playing as Olimar and she's playing as Rosalina. Practically this one is characters who use like little indentured servant characters essentially.
Yeah.
Who have like little spawn minions. So I'm using Olimar with his Pikmin and Amber's using Rosalina with Luma. Do you like Rosalina?
Yeah, I like using Rosalina. She's fun to play as.
Rosalina is actually a really good character from what I heard. They really made her a really decently good character. One thing I was worried about when they first told that Rosalina... I hadn't watched the trailer, I just heard that Rosalina was announced as a character. One thing I was worried about with Rosalina was I thought she was going to be Peach clone, but then I saw the trailer that she has Luma, and I was like, nope, she's just a replacement for Ice Climbers, which unfortunately Ice Climber's not in this game. It's sad, because Ice Climber's been in like every game since Melee, and that made me sad that Ice Climber's not back.
That's okay though, we got some new characters.
We got some new characters. One thing I have to say is this challenge is really hard because, I don't know, I'm just not really good with Olimar, so it gets really hard trying to beat these guys with them. I thought we were going to have to start this one over, but we didn't. This is actually the good take of this one. Let's go ahead now. Oh gosh. See, I thought I was done for here, but
you saved yourself.
I saved myself. And then look at my damage. I'm like already at 100%. I was like, there's no way I'm going to beat them. Especially with a character I don't use. And I stopped him from drop kicking me. That helped.
There you go.
And then we beat him. That was one thing that was really good. So we cleared that one. We got a prize for that. We'll come over here. We got 1,000 G. And with that, we have 2 more events opening up, and we got another crazy orders pass. But now we're going robots versus dragons. Dragons have invaded the geothermal power plant. Good thing we've created a pair of combat robots for this very situation. I'm playing as Mega Man, and Amber's playing as Rob.
Yay, Rob.
You played as Rob in Brawl, haven't you?
Haven't you?
Rob pretty much plays the same, except his Final Smash is better, I think. But essentially, it's a stand-up battle between the dragon characters, so Charizard and Yoshi, and Ridley. We have to fight Ridley too. So that's really hard. Pretty much, they have a lot more health than we do, I think. No, I think they're the same. But trying to beat Ridley is easier said than done. He's really hard, especially since he does so much damage. Look how much damage he did.
I know, look at my health.
Yeah, you're almost dead. That's one thing I was worried about. Like, oh no, Amber's almost dead. Try to get you away from there. Another thing that's really annoying is because Ridley does grab power from that, and he does turn into Meta Ridley, and that makes everything really hard, especially when the fire comes down like that.
And I'm gone.
Oh no, Rob's gone. Now it's all up to me. I have to fight all these guys all by myself. Ah, see, look, that was ridiculous. I almost died.
But you saved yourself.
But I saved myself, and I kept trying. I had so much little health, but so did they. I was like, okay, I think I could do this. Just have to avoid Ridley. That's the thing about Ridley. You just have to avoid his attacks. But Charizard has 2 health. Ow.
Oh.
Ow. And we killed Charizard. And we had to kill Yoshi. And he's only got 5 HP left, so that's one thing I have to be careful about. It's really hard trying to get Ridley and not have him dead. So we killed Yoshi. So now all we have left is Mr. Ridley here. I've only got 8 HP. This is almost really bad. I was like, oh, how am I going to win this?
Almost really bad?
Almost really bad. It is really bad. But I managed to dodge everything, and I beat him. With 8 HP left. That was really, really, really close.
You got lucky.
Got lucky there. But with that, we got that one done. Then we come up here and we do this one. Peach in Peril.
Oh,
you remember this one? This one took us a while to do because
we accidentally kept killing Peach.
Yeah, kidnapping Peach is our thing. Anyone who lays a finger on her is getting launched into the next dimension. I'm playing as Bowser and Amber's playing as Bowser Jr. We had to restart this one a lot, mainly because of one reason. The objective here is to not KO Peach. The thing is, though, it's an 8-player Smash. Do you realize how hard this is?
This is very ridiculous.
Yeah, this is really ridiculous. And the thing is, though, I like about this, all the other characters are the female characters.
Yeah.
So we have to fight against all the female characters along with Peach we have to avoid killing Peach. So whenever we get near Peach, we have to just throw her away and not get her near the edge there and launch her. This was really hard to do because it gets so disorienting really fast. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. I don't know how many times we killed her before we finally got it.
It was really ridiculous. I kept launching up everybody. Luckily, we managed to get through that last time, and it was just so annoying.
I remember you kept dropping down as Bowser, and every time you would drop down, you would kill everybody.
Yeah, that one was just ridiculous, but we got through it, and that's all that matters. We unlocked a new hidden path. Okay. So now, the next one that we have is an offering of coins. It says collect 1,000 gold to give an offering to Lady Palutena. Just don't expect anything in return. I'm playing as Pit, and Amber's playing as Dark Pit. This is another one of those coin matches, but we have to get 1,000 gold instead of 500. So this one was a little bit hard because of that too. Thing is, though, the coin output on this one is a lot higher. I've noticed that. We got coins really fast.
Yeah, we did.
So, pretty much we just have to just beat up the Dark Pit and the regular Pit clones here. You just kept beating them up here. I like using Pit, really.
Pit's a good character.
And speaking of Pit, you know how hard his amiibo is to get? I've been looking all week to get his amiibo, and I managed to get it because I was following this one guy on Twitter, and he mentioned, he's like, Pit is now available on Walmart. I was just like, I'm gonna go to Walmart. But I got Pit before I left to come here on vacation. I got Pit in the mail, so I got his amiibo, and I'm happy about that. But I'm guessing he's going to be one of those rare ones, along with Captain Falcon. Captain Falcon's another rare one. I'm sure a lot of these amiibos are going to be really rare to get. But with that, we got all that one, all the 1,000 gold there.
That was actually kind of easy.
That one was actually a little bit easier than the last one, even though we had to get more of them. But like I said, the coin output was a little bit higher that time. And with that, we unlocked 2 more events here. Poisonous Planet. The atmosphere on this planet must contain some sort of poisonous gas. Win the battle before it saps all your health. I'm playing as Olimar, and Amber is playing as Samus.
Yay, Samus.
Okay, for this one, essentially what you have to do for this one is you got a flower growing on your head the whole entire battle. And it's a stamina battle. You have to beat the other guys before you die. And this gets annoying really fast. I'm actually kind of glad. Oh, one thing that I noticed here. The music that's playing on this stage right here is actually from a musical piece from my favorite game. And I had no idea that this song was playing, and that this song was in Smash Bros. Until the other day. And I was like, they put this song from this game in here? The game is Baten Kaido's Origins, and this is the battle theme from it. And I was really surprised that they put that in Smash Bros., even though I know that it's a Nintendo IP. That really made me happy whenever that happened. Unfortunately, Amber died there. So now we gotta kill the Charizard. I have to kill him fast because I was about ready to die too. I was like, get over here, Charizard. There we go.
Hey, you listen.
Boink.
He listened to you.
But with that, we're going to continue looking at these co-op event modes in the next episode. So in the next episode of Let's Play Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U, we are going to continue and hopefully finish all of co-op event mode. So with that, we will see you guys in the next episode.